Hello everyone, I'm Jason with In the Beginning Fabrics, and today I would love to share with you some quilts. These quilts are from collections that will be coming out in the next few weeks and the first part of 2025. This is kind of a peek at what we showed at Quilt Market in our booth. It was really fun to have actual quilts to show off. We got lots of great receptions, so I'm just going to go through them one by one, tell you a little bit about the quilt and the collection that was used to make it. I would like to say with each quilt, there's more information on our website, and there's also pictures of all the fabrics that were used in the quilt. So you can get a lot more information. There's yardage charts and all those good things. So it's inthebeginningfabrics.com, and we'll be showing you that URL in between each quilt. So you'll have time to write that down if you need to. So the first quilt I'd like to start out with is this beautiful quilt. It was designed by Kathleen Gardner. It's from a book we were doing with her called The Women Who Bind Us Together. It's the Tree of Life quilt. The collection of fabrics used in the quilt is called Glorious Garden. And so Kathleen's concept with this quilt is each of the quilt blocks represents an important woman from the Bible. So in the book, with each block pattern, there will be a story of the woman it represents. And then the middle of the quilt is this beautiful Tree of Life quilt. All sorts of beautiful leaves, kind of representing all the seasons. It's just, Kathleen did a stunning job designing this. So this collection is coming out in December along with the book. And so that'll be available obviously at your quilt shops. We also have a really fun kaleidoscope, and this is shown better on the website. But us and our border prints and kaleidoscopes, I think this one really cut up nice. So the Glorious Garden collection, and like I say, you'll find more information online, and we'll move on to the next quilt. This next quilt is simply amazing. It's designed by Lori Schifrin. It's one of two quilts she designed for my new basic collection called Interwoven. So this is a collection of, they look solid from a distance, but when you get up close, it kind of has a very loose woven look with a lot of depth. There's 30 different colors plus 10 kind of neutral fabrics in the collection. Lori just did an amazing job on using all the colors in this. It's just, wow, stunning. I mean, it was definitely the hit of Quilt Market in our booth. And you can see, the range of colors, kind of the whole rainbow. It works really well together. They're definitely on the bright side. You got some almost like highlighter yellow in here and some really bright green, but when you put them all together and then play them off a solid black, they really do sparkle, like the quilt's name, Summer Sparkles. So again, there's more pictures on the website of this quilt. It also comes in a smaller version without the border, and that you can see on the website. So if you don't want to do something quite this big, that is available. And like I said, this is just one of two quilts, so we will show you the next quilt that Lori designed in just a second. This next quilt is also by Lori Schifrin and also features my new Interwoven Basic collection. It's called Cascading Colors. It also is just simply stunning. The use of color, it really shows kind of the collection's whole rainbow of colors that it's offered in. This quilt you can make using strip rolls, because we will have 2.5-inch strip rolls available in the line. Lori says it's way easier to make than it looks, so don't be scared of all the triangles and whatnot. She says it goes together pretty easy. The Interwoven collection will be available in December, along with the two patterns that we just showed. It's really pretty. Like I say, it's going to be a basic, so it will be in our line for years to come. and hopefully, you guys will all create beautiful projects with it as well. So, as I said, interwoven, and we'll go on to the next quilt. This next quilt is my I Dream in Color quilt, using my I Dream in Color collection, which is coming out in December. This is the blue colorway. I was really happy with how this group turned out. It's just such a vibrant use of color. There's three colorways. So as I said, this is the blue colorway. There's also a purple colorway, which I'll just quickly show you on the cover of this. So there's a purple, and there's kind of a red multi-colorway. So the pattern will feature all three colorways. The collection itself, as I said, is a really cool combination of things. The border print, lots of different layering of color and motifs. For this quilt, I took the border print and I also incorporated it into the center of the quilt, which I think really pulls the whole thing together nicely. There's some other prints. This is kind of like a midnight garden print. Lots of layers in that one. It's got a lot of depth to it when you see a big piece of it. Again, there's better pictures on our website of all the fabrics. This quilt also uses some of the Halcyon tonals. Some of you may be familiar with those. It's another one of our basic collections that you can see online. And it works really well with so many different fabrics because it also incorporates lots of colors into one fabric. This may just read as green from a distance, but when you look up close, there's kind of some teal, some green, some real yellow green, and so it all kind of mushes together to create a really, really fun effect. Again, I Dream in Color is this collection. It's coming out in December and possibly early January with some stores, but then again available in 3 different colorways, and go to the website to see more. This next quilt is from my Daydreams collection. First we had I Dream of Color that I just showed you. Now we're on to Daydreams. I just had something about dreaming going on in my head when I was designing these. This is a very different collection, obviously. Very light, airy, perfect for spring. It will be coming out in February. We're just calling this the Daydreams quilt. This is the kind of blue periwinkle version. The collection itself, it was really fun to put together. It has some real stylized flowers in it, some adorable little hummingbirds. It's just kind of a fun collection of motifs. There's this really cute little bud print. I think that'll be adorable even for clothing. This collection, as I said, it comes in 2 colorways. This is the periwinkle blue. There's also just a beautiful multicolor colorway, and I'm just going to quickly show you the header cap on this. Lots of different fabrics. So if you go to the website, you'll be able to see the Daydream quilt made out of this colorway as well. There's just some, really, really lovely little pieces. This collection's coming out late February, possibly into March, depending on shipping. I think, as I said, it'll be perfect for spring. It's just such a light, lovely look for home deck. It would be beautiful to build a whole bedroom around this. You could do, shades, pillows, all sorts of different little decorator items out of this collection. Again, Daydreams, and you can see more on our website. This quilt here is Dragons Emerald Rain. It's the latest in our series of dragon collections. I love the way this one turned out. The vibrant teals and, emeralds, as its name states, play off this bright, fiery orange really well. For those of you familiar with our dragon collections, this is new artwork, so a new center panel. There's a smaller panel available in the center panel, the smaller panel has all these different kind of etched dragons, which I think are super cool with the glowy orange eyes. We also have a really fun kind of smaller etching print. This comes in orange, which you see here. It also comes in kind of a off-white cream background, which really shows the drawings off well. And then there's a brand new border print with all the dragons. These almost look like tattoos. The quilt pattern itself is also a new pattern. For some the other dragon lines, we kind of used the same pattern. So this one, we've come up with a new quilt pattern, a new layout. It's quite a large quilt, as you can see, but it is stunning. And this was another showstopper at Quilt Market, where people would just stop in the aisle and go, wow, what is this? The scale print, it's a new scale print as well. Really fun, glowy green. I think people are going to do some really cool stuff with this group of fabrics. This is coming out late March. Again, it's called Dragons Emerald Rain. There's more pictures online so you can see the fabrics better. But I think, like I said, I think people who like dragons are sure to love this collection. This last quilt I'm going to show you is called Butterfly Fantasy. This was another really fun one to design. As a lot of you know, I do a lot of kaleidoscope quilts, often taking the border print and turning it into a kaleidoscope. But that takes a lot of cutting. So what I've done for this collection is I actually created a panel that has a faux kaleidoscope. So these little squares here are not pieces to make the kaleidoscope. This is actually a panel of different blocks that you can buy. You can use it for pillows, you could use it for bags. Obviously we put it in a quilt here, but it's pretty cool the way the butterflies, create that kaleidoscope look. Sometimes you just get their wings, sometimes you get the whole butterfly. It was, like I say, it was a really fun print to design. The collection itself also, has a lovely border print, some nice wildflowers, butterfly print. There's a cool kind of collage print here that incorporates the butterflies and the flowers. Just really fun, light colors. Again, this print, this collection has a really cute little bud print that it also would be, as I said, with the Daydreams collection, this bud print also would be super cute in clothes for like little girls, little dresses. This collection's coming out in April. There's also an actual kaleidoscope pattern that you can see online that goes with the collection. I think, like I say, there's just so many options that people can do with the panel itself. And if you go onto the website, you'll be able to see how the panel is laid out and probably think of some cool things to do yourself. Anyways, I thank you for joining us for this little quilt show. I hope you enjoyed seeing all our things coming out the end of this year and the first part of 2025. As I've said multiple times, go to the website for more information, and hopefully we'll have some new videos for you soon. Thanks.